Yes, I went and disassembled the mini-bike really quickly after the last video. Before trying to run a file integrity check and clean out temporary stuff, restart the game, etc. Let's see what we got. We do have some potatoes. So far, one up here? Did we forget to pick that, or did that one, is that one the only one that grew up? Or is it planted later? It's also possible. Since we will have enough corn to last for a while, we'll go ahead and try leaving all of them like this. Well, all of them minus one, apparently. It's probably more goldenrod stuff than I need, but whatever. I mean, when I say then what I need, I mean then I have room for. Throw the extra seeds. Safekeeping for now if needed. Blueberries. Is that all of our slots? It is. We still have 7 left. We'll just bring these back to base. Why not? This should really be made into cornmeal. Cornbread incoming. Leave that there. Can go in the supply crate. Don't need the garden hoe. I don't remember how long it's been since the last screamer. I'm trying to figure out whether I just wait for the next one to come and die, or if I just go out and start placing the spikes anywhere. What is our leatherworking skill at? 8. I think I really don't care if leather working goes up to like 15 or something. Or whatever it winds up going up to. Again, like the first, I don't know, 20, 30 skill levels don't really matter at all, and it's the like 70 to 80 plus range that really start to give more XP. It took us over like 40 to even get to level 6, so... I leveled up from it, interesting. There she is. There she was. I feel like I should, write a song to celebrate the occasion. I'm thinking of a refrain that goes something like, there she screams again. That's kind of creepy if you actually say it, isn't it? It's like an ode to a screamer. These spikes, by the way, they're cheap enough. I would pretty much never recommend repairing them. Is that because of the screamer there? Guess so. The spikes are damaged to the point where you're considering repairing them, or want to repair them, just destroy them with an axe hit and move on. What, 4 wood each or something? It's just not worth the time. The leather working is up to 12, with over halfway to go. I'm guessing that should do just fine. For now. Let's go ahead and check south a bit more, because we've gone so far in a lot of the other directions, haven't we? If you want to call it wishful thinking or something, I suppose you can. I'd say it's more like, if we've explored potentially like 7 kilometers in other directions, let's check a kilometer or 2 in closer directions. Oh, those are really good loot, potentially. There will be another dog attack or 2 during the day, of course. That was a really weird turn right there, wasn't it? Like, what's going on? I just thought we'd plant a garden in the middle of the highway here. That's no problem, right? Following the road. king of the road. Trying to dodge Yogi Bear over there. Apparently this is low-landy enough that we are overheating. This is like a huge ridge we might be able to get a good view from. The view is more forest. Okay. I definitely don't understand the real code for multiplayer servers and animals, because it seems like they are never around in a lot of persistent worlds, like ever. I remember one server I tried looking at. Oh hi, there's a dog. This is the main city, isn't it? Bordered by water over here. Wait, okay, is that a cactus? No, it's just a trash bag. It's like I didn't expect to see a cactus there, but my eyes are definitely deceiving me. Farewell, lion sand. More lion sand. We want the real deal, the real sand. Crack a book. Oh, a movie theater, I think. Yeah, movie theater. That has a lot of leather in it. That'll be handy. Spider zombie back there. Tiny Plains area, back to Lion Sand area. Back to Tiny Plains area, back to Lion Sands area. Lion Sands area. Over to Forest area. Back to Lion Sands. To another town area. You can see with it how we're sort of approaching the edge of the map there. Now it just got up ahead a little bit more. You can literally see it load in the distance. That's funny. Another crack-a-book. I think we just sort of did a loop there, didn't we? It's not good. And it's looking like this might not lead anywhere, huh? Okay then. I'm gonna head out west, to the deserts of the west. By deserts of the west, I apparently mean forest of the west. Or snow of the west? I'm out of distant sand. Man, if there was like a skill for riding the mini bike in game, we'd really be up in that. I think this whole thing is a dead end, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it's a dead end peninsula down here. Well... hang on. Okay, no, it's like, before it didn't seem to respond at all when I pressed the left and right keys and was backing up, though there it did. I don't know. Maybe it's a sort of CPU issue, potentially, if it's trying to load too much, or the Fraps is trying to work too much. Wish I knew. Maybe we'll test it a bit more inadvertently. I don't really want to spend several minutes here just saying, ooh, let's test the mini bike and you can watch. Really? So that thing is basically on an island. I don't think this is going to go anywhere, right? Yeah. Just into the lake. Whoa, 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 did we hit jackpot? We hit jackpot! Finally! Finally. Let's try to get over into the desert a bit more proper before we start digging. And probably a bit more away from the main city. So, I suppose we can see if it's possible to go around or not. We may have to do a second trip in the semi-near future, so... My concern is I don't want to dig too close to where it might be considered non-desert and rather just lakeside stuff. I want to make sure I'm at least a little bit into the desert proper, you might say, if that's even possible. Look over here-ish, I suppose. We'll do this. mini bike. Is there. Our shovel is here. Just leaving the mini bike at the water tower, which has a quick waypoint. Hopefully that will work. Why am I putting all these frames above me? Just so I have plenty of warning and notice if something goes wrong. Whoops, I did not mean to apply bandage there. That was a complete misclick. Well, now I'm like super healthy, right? Should hit rocks soon, right? Please, we only have 10 more meters before we hit the bedrock. There we go, okay. We're looking for a vein here, much in the manner that we would find a vein elsewhere. Trying to mentally figure out what I'll be pitching in exchange for another stack of oil shale. And here we go. This is oil shale, this purple stuff. Well, that signifies it's near, at least, I guess. Oh, no, we did get some. Okay. Oil shale. Oil shale. Which means... there we go. Yes, this is going to be an entire vein here. You can get coal, oil shale, and I guess iron. You want to phrase it that way? From the rocks itself. And the desert, so really just shale and coal for the actual veins, I think. Of course, I don't actually really care about, you know, coal, so... Probably going to be tossing that and a lot of rock and potentially sand out. Not doing it quite yet, because I'm still trying to work on the armor stuff. Use your head. Is that legit sand up there? Because it looks like it. Yeah, okay. So we have about 3,000 oil shale so far, right? If you're wondering, that translates into 6,000 gas, or 10 of the barrels. The thing about the desert is it seems to have like this minimum amount of sand before it hits stone. So if you start at desert that's at like negative, I don't know, I'm going to pick a number, right, like negative 30, you won't find any stone until you hit bedrock. Now then, of course, it's bedrock and that's not destroyable or harvestable or whatever. So you can't try to cheat the system by saying, hey, let's find very low sand that's guaranteed to have rocks. It does not seem to be that way. I'm not sure even if we pretty much fill our bags completely with oil shale, if we'll be able to do this in just one go to get science to 100. Might require a second trip. However, given that I'm currently out of iron, effectively, for now, or rather it's all melted into the forges, which I could probably remove if needed. Well, I definitely could remove if needed, but I think you knew what I meant. I think this is like sort of pinkish because there's some oil shale around here. Could be wildly off on this. Pinkish seems over here. Alright, that all looks normal. So this is looking pretty normal too now, isn't it? Scratch that. Nightfall. Hmm. $79 in armor smithing. Wasn't there just an oil shell looking thing there? There we go. Anything interesting over here? Does not look like it. I'm assuming I'm probably going to be tossing out this stone too, but we'll see. That's our tunnel. Whoa! What the hell just happened there? Did I... Like, apparently I was, like, stuck against that, and then touching that when I broke it, I broke my leg? What? Hell, I don't even have 2 cloth fragments on me, do I? Like, I can destroy the bandana if it's necessary for one, but I don't even see a way to get a second one. What the hell was that? And I feel kind of certain that if I had had less health, or I had had worse armor, or a slight mixture of both, I would have died there. Can't do anything about the cloth thing right now, though. The problem is, I don't know if I can hop out of the, I don't know if I can jump up high enough with a broken leg to get out those frames. I might have to just dig my way to the surface, effectively. Angle upwards. It's like, So, I was like, how would that trigger falling so far that I broke my leg? I don't understand that. Moral of the story seems to be, don't try to pass through cramped spaces like that, because you might break your leg and or die. Still a bit unnerved by whatever the hell just happened there, but I can't really sit around moping about it. Just have to deal with it. Move on. Almost feels like I'm Santa Claus on a bad year with all this coal. Up to 550. I don't know if we've gained another armor smithing level though. We were at what, 74? Up to 80, so I'm pretty sure we have. Not gonna have something like that happen again. far away is the oil shale? There's some. I'd whistle while I worked, but can't actually whistle. I imagine most of you are pretty relieved. Throw out that last 6 forged iron. See what I mean about the sand going all the way down to the bedrock layer here? Have we more or less completely played this vein out, is the question. Aha. Of course, our pickaxe is wearing a bit low. Like any second, I expect to not be able to break the 500 rocks. Next video.